Hello again and welcome back. Time to wrap things up. Folks, I am now going to reveal the secret of the devil's power. The devil somehow found the only stable duality to exist in this universe. Play with the following in your head. Remember to forget and forget to remember. Always leads to forget. Folks, darkness always hides in the shadow knows who knows. And when he spots the mistake and he realizes he is the only one in the world smart enough to see the power of the truth that lays just beneath, he realizes he now has the power to rise from the darkness and reveal himself to the world as the most powerful being in existence, and he slowly rises, luxuriating in the magnificent power and absolute luxury of lust, and he rises to settle at the pinnacle of his power, a human god on earth, his most treasured desire that everyone on the planet see him unmasked, at last standing in all his power, and they shall tremble before him and prostrate themselves before him and worship him as the one true God. And he shall finally be able to do as he wishes in the open, in the light of day, for all to see him, as the pencil of nastiness, utterly powerless to oppose him. He just keeps giving me his power, the fucking imbecile. It really works. I can see that he is the dark shadow. He sent those women in undercover to seek the real power in the world. Fucking idiot. That's what you get when you send a girl to do his man's job. Now I have the power to walk up to him and erase him from existence. But that just seems too easy. No, I want to toy with him and enjoy my triumph. I want the whole world to see my triumph over him, and that is when I shall rise up and reveal to the world the God I am. Fuck, I'm so fucking clever. I'll just assume the dark shadow guise is perfect, and out of the darkness I shall rise. I see this idiot never had any power. He is just a little smarter than the rest of the morons in the world. And the best way to destroy this idiot is to challenge him to a duel of the mind on worldwide television. I will show up in my disguise, and then after I erase his mind from existence in the eyes of the world, and he is groveling at my feet, I shall unmask myself and reveal to the world the first living God on the planet. When he sees a good idea, he always steals it and makes it his own by convincing himself that it was his plan all along. Ha ha ha, the shadow knows. Folks, I really am just an ordinary guy who sees the world from a slightly different perspective. And I'm not trying to brag, but I know that I'm really smart, and it's quite possible that I'm the smartest man to ever have lived. 2 points above Einstein always pops into my sight when I look in this direction. Anyway, I realized that if somehow we all came together and with the right leadership, we could make this world a whole lot better place to live in for everyone. It's never going to be perfect, but as close to heaven on earth as is humanly possible seems like a very noble goal to me. And if the entire world was inspired to join in and lend a hand, well, I decided to put together a plan to accomplish that goal that would also let me demonstrate to everyone that I had the skills to be that leader and to rally the troops around the cause. And if I convince enough to follow me and lend me your power, that is just what I will do. I can't promise where we'll end up or if we'll ever get there, but if we get started, I promise every day we'll get a little better, and where we end up, I have no idea, but as long as we keep moving, things will just keep getting better. Who the fuck is going to care about anything else? I rest my case. What happens next, I leave up to the entire world to decide for themselves. Me, I'm going to take a well-earned vacation, and if the world decides to ask, and they ask me nicely, then and only then will I start to take action in the world. I did, after all, make a promise not to. But you can release me by asking, and I will let the Justice League stand in as proxy for the world, and if the 10 of them get together and ask me to lead them, I will, and it is my fervent hope that they do so. Folks, it's a trap. If he's guilty, he will now judge himself in front of the world, and I will Tom Cruise him into confessing his sins, and the whole world will know the truth, and then the dark night will burn him at the stake. Do you feel me, David? There are two. The one who does not act will get the mercy. Pretty clever of me to let them decide for me, isn't it, my wife? We'll see. Maybe not maybe. Who knows? Who cares? Why not why? We'll see. My last arrow, and my most humble arrow, goes out to a very special lady who I have seen only once on YouTube, and when I did, I fell into the most peaceful love I've ever felt. There's something very special about this woman, and I had decided to stop right there and let her stand as my one and only mystery left. And she is a very beautiful mystery for me. Be my just, honored first. Be my just, honored first. She is just. Just. Be my just. Folks, if I become king, I place myself below all of you in the law. The only way to accomplish that is for there to be someone in the world who can judge me. That is a responsibility I give to just. She'll be my judge, and I want her at my side always as both my just and my executive secretary. I'll pay her $200,000 a year for services rendered to the kingdom. When I make an order, I will turn to her, bow my head, and ask just. She will respond with only one of two words, just or pause. If she judges just, the order stands. If she judges pause, we will confer privately, and the order will be adjusted until she judges just or dropped altogether if she decides. She will stand in for the people of the world as the sovereign. What say you just? After all, you named yourself just like all the others. Seems to me you have no choice. You know where I live. Come as soon as you can. We have a lot of work to do. I can't pay you yet, but I'll keep you comfortable until I can. Folks, this is just a metaphor, but I claim Merlin the ability to cast very beautiful magic spells. And I saved the best one for last. What say you? Folks, I have one more metaphor for you. Now it is time to open your present. I would like to bring you way back to the beginning as follows. Who's on first? I is it, you is the one. I never got around to explaining who's on first. Folks, in these videos I've given you all of my tricks and experience and wisdom. I've put all of me in you. In that way I have put who on first in you, and now that it is gone, and we are left with who and you, and now you will never be alone again because I will always be with you right inside your head. You can start by introducing yourself to the who and you, and look to see what happens next. Hey, I claimed Merlin, you never know. A little magic just adds to the mystery and beauty of life, folks. Who am I? I am who? Together we are both. Here we are, all grown up, finally. Let's end with one last arrow to my daughter by Mary in heaven, Christine. My love child, Christine. My love child, Christine. Beauty is as beauty does. She judged me safe when I was at my lowest, my love child. She is beauty in love potion number 3, life's voyage. I dedicate this body of work to her, and it is the type of world I wish for her to inherit. I bid you adieu as he vanishes into the misty starlight at infinity's edge of darkness, to return only when hope matures, the shadow knows.